you nervous about your first date? Well, you're not alone. It's like a rite of passage, those butterflies in your stomach, the sweaty palms, that heart beating a tad too fast. It's all part of the game, mate. But here's the thing, being prepared can take a lot of that anxiety away. And that's where we come in. We've got your back, like an older brother. So let's dive into these 10 first date tips that can help you navigate the exciting yet nerve-wracking world of first dates. Tip number 1, dress to impress, but be comfortable. It's your first date, and sure, looking sharp is a must. But remember, comfort shouldn't take a back seat. Let your outfit reflect your personality, not just your fashion sense. Think of it this way. If you're constantly tugging at your tie or adjusting your cufflinks, it could be a distraction for both you and your date. Moving on to tip number 2, be punctual. Respect your date's time. There's nothing more off-putting than making someone wait, especially on a first date. It's a simple way to show consideration and respect. And finally, tip number 3, choose the right venue. Pick a place where both of you can feel comfortable and engage in meaningful conversations. It could be a cozy cafe, a quiet park, or even your favorite bookstore. Remember, early impressions matter, but they need to be true to who you are. Moving on to tip number 4, be a good listener. Now this might seem obvious, but it's easier said than done, especially when nerves kick in. It's crucial to not just hear, but truly listen to what your date is saying. Show genuine interest, nod, and respond appropriately. This will make your date feel valued and seen. Let's dive into tip number 5, ask engaging questions. Instead of sticking to safe, surface-level topics, don't be afraid to delve a bit deeper. Ask about their passions, their dreams, their favorite books or films. This will not only keep the conversation flowing, but also help you understand your date on a more personal level. And finally, tip number 6, maintain eye contact. It's a simple yet powerful way to show your date that you're fully present in the moment. It's a non-verbal cue that speaks volumes about your interest and respect towards them. Communication is a two-way street, so ensure you're not just talking, but also listening. Tip number 7, be respectful and considerate. Remember, a first date isn't about impressing someone with your wit or charm, but about showing them you're a decent human being. Show genuine interest in your date's thoughts and feelings. Listen more than you speak, and respond with empathy. Moving on to tip number 8, be positive. Positivity can change the entire dynamic of a date. Keep the conversation light, fun, and engaging. Avoid dwelling on past relationships or negative experiences. Instead, focus on the present moment and the potential future you could share together. And finally, tip number 9, be yourself. Authenticity is key. You don't have to pretend to be someone you're not to win someone's heart. In fact, honesty and authenticity are often more attractive than any facade. So, let your true self shine through. Positivity and respect are contagious, and they can set the tone for a wonderful date. And finally, tip number 10, be yourself. That's right, mates. All the tips we've gone through, from dressing well to showing interest, won't do you much good if you're not being genuine. Authenticity is the trump card in your deck. Remember, a first date is not an audition for a role in a play. It's an opportunity to showcase who you truly are. Think about it this way. If you're pretending to be someone you're not, and your date ends up liking this facade, where does that leave the real you? On the other hand, if you're honest about who you are, and your date appreciates your authenticity, you've got yourself a winning hand. So, don't try to be the person you think your date wants you to be. Be the person you are. After all, you're looking for someone who likes you for you, not for a character you can play. And let's do a quick recap of all the tips we've covered today. Dress well, show interest, respect boundaries, be confident, maintain eye contact, listen actively, be positive, show up on time, and remember to relax. But above all, be yourself. And there you have it, 10 tips to help you navigate your first date. Remember, it's all about enjoying the moment and being true to yourself. Good luck.